Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome new member of YouTube channel, Forex Black Box. Today is the 30th of May 2020, Saturday weekly review, and just one day before the end of the month. End of the month is tomorrow, of course, 31st. So quick look at coronavirus heat map, and we look like 100,000 death in US, and Europe's kind of like start slowing down. I think UK is going to reach the 40,000 by the slowing down. However, we're going to open for business again next week, and yeah, so from Saturday basically, sorry, from Monday, school will go back to business and work up probably. They don't have their kids at school at home anymore, so they're going to go back to school to work. So it looks like we're gonna have more traffic, human traffic outside the streets and transportation and so on and so forth. So a lot of scientists expecting second peak of coronavirus, and that was the first one to start slowing down now, and it didn't really go down to zero. We still have some cases and death and so on and so forth. So that we'll be looking for another peak, or we'll call it a spike in the market form, and maybe the second spike is going to be smaller than the first, or maybe the opposite. The reason being, I think, is going to be smaller because we have a social distance at work, workplaces, as well as going to be social distance and restaurants and stuff like that. So the risk is going to be a little bit lower, but it doesn't mean it's complete zero. No one knows how they're going to work out. If you calculate how many people in the same place that touch the same equipment, and lazy people don't wash their hand at work, they're getting busy, they're getting excited to go back to work, and they forget about the safety procedures. So no one knows what's going to happen. In my opinion, that's still risk out there, and governments, people have no choice but to face the risk, and no one knows what the outcome will be. But I expect there's going to be some cases, and maybe they're going to lock down everybody again if that actually higher than the previous one. So they're going to use some projection and so on and so forth. I don't like the idea to go back to business, but we're going, well, 5 million cases. You can see that 5 million cases and 364 death. 2 million out of 5 million, 2 million and a half out of almost 6 million recovered globally. And also, I noticed that it started to spread around the world now. If you look far away, it looks like it's start chain reaction. So the first action, it was like wavy here. Then after that, it started to take a course around the world. So we have Africa started infected, started getting bigger. So the chain reaction, we had the first one here. Maybe the second wave will be increased bigger here, and we been locked down the first wave, and we coming out of it now, and probably Africa and all the rest of the world is going to take the second wave bigger than the first wave. Uh, I don't know what will happen, guys, but I think it's scary. It's a deadly virus out there, so be careful if you're going out and touch things and get in transportation like tube buses and cab, wherever outside your house is not sanitized properly. Be careful how much you use it, how much you touch it. Ultimately, do not touch your face because you will be transfer whatever you touch with your hand to your face, your nose, and so on and so forth. I hope that you understand now. Coronavirus is a deadly virus, is not a joke, and it's serious. So moving on to the market. Okay, I'm looking at Market Watch. Just a quick, is very good asset to show you where we are, global market, Euro market, or US market. I'm looking at US at the moment here. We see that S&P 500 on the last minute, it popped up half a percent almost, but you know that was to do with Trump. Trump was talking yesterday. We basically waiting for him for like an hour. He is just to show up anytime he like. He doesn't stuck. He doesn't really respect his time of conference live for everybody waiting for him. And ultimately, he just come out and he talked for less than 5 minutes. no questions time, nothing. So he just did come out and he didn't really put anything on the table new. Everyone expected he will make a decision about China, and he didn't. He just repeated what he did say before. He's gonna World Organization, Health Organization. He will not pay anymore his fair share, and China should pay for what it done, and that's it really. There was no big deal, and that's why SP 500 just before he started to speak, he started to go down, down, down. Then after that, when he make his in 2 minutes, we recognize that he's not really made any decision. And from the price action of SP 500, I was watching it. He's just started going back up, and we actually closed higher in the day. So the day opened down. Then after that, we went up. Actually, we broke the 3,000 mark, and we'll come back up. I will show you later on in the chart, but just quickly showing you here. This resource is very good. Nasdaq as well, 1.29% higher. Gold almost 1%. If you notice, gold and S&P 500 are going up together, so they're not taking the other side of the trade. Oil as well, almost 5% higher. So yeah, cryptos. Just quickly look here. I will just take that, guys. I'm not gonna waste time on here. Just go there and watch what's moving, what is not moving. If you wake up in the morning and you try to scan the market, that's where you go. Look who's moving, what's not moving, and you make a pattern out of it. If something moving up, something else is moving down. Also, I would like to tell you that the market all connected. The beginning of the market started with the stock market because that's where you need to buy and you use the currencies. Then currencies market, it will react to the stock market because people using the money to buy things. So all that's all also all forex. If we look, basically all the forex you're trading, it's all registered amount of money going across. Yeah. So if you buy stock, your money will be registered as forex exchange, right? But that doesn't mean that every exchange happening globally is being recorded by Forex. Is not true. We're only maybe a fraction of it. We're only using what's been registered. Like you're buying stuff on stock, you need to use your bank or your broker. Your broker use this, and all the money you brought will be registered inside the system, and it will be count as buy or sell whatever currency you use. But ultimately, but as another way, another word is uh, Forex is not centralized, it's not regulated, meaning every penny being spent or exchanged between two currencies is not being registered on the global price of pound or US. Every is not everybody. So for someone in the airport exchanging money, it doesn't count. Some bank giving some money, it doesn't count. Okay, so cash, So if you go to the bank to any country, you try to exchange a dollar for euro, for example. It doesn't register yet until the day is over. And that's why when the day closes, we see a lot of spikes because the banks that close their book of the day and they register how much they exchanged. That's up to the bank. Some banks, I don't know. I don't know about the sub decision made in each bank, but it does make sense. Think about it. There's not every money is being exchanged globally is being registered on Forex. Only fraction of it, which is registered with when you trade stock or you buy in future or stock with different currencies, then that's been registered. That will be count as forex pips or point or string or weakness. Okay, I hope that explained a lot to you guys. I think is a big chunk, so you understand. Um, if the point to take away, the takeaway of what I just said is when you buy in a stock, you see the stock is going up, you not only buy the one buying. If you see the stock going up, S&P 500 going up, that's mean one of the currencies going up with it, which is Aussie. When the stock go down, that's mean Aussie will go down with it. Okay, that's as an example. Oil, same story. CAD will be reflecting oil. If oil going up, CAD go up. Oil go down, CAD go down. The reason being is they use these currencies to buy this asset, and that will be registered. The one is unregistered, which is the other bank, as I just explained it, is not gonna make any difference in the print on your screen. Okay. If you know that someone millionaire is changing money today in your local bank, he's not going to make any difference in the currencies because that will make a difference next day. Okay, because when they report it, then they will recalculate like spreadsheet. When you add more to it, it will change the numbers. If you don't add anything to it, it's not going to change the numbers. So all forex, future stock, all the market is all connected. The one is are registered. The only one is forex is not registered fully because it's complicated to make sure that everything's been registered. You understand? So I hope you get that correct, and hope that will help you to make your own decision in the future. As well, we're looking at Finviz. Finviz is a very good website as well. You can keep it on your screen if you have multiple screens to see what's going on around the world. And if I'm looking at S&P 500 the last week, you see that it's just, we're already on a strong resistance. So just stay tuned for this. That's a quick view on on the market height map, but I hope that will help you. You can go to Forex here and so on, so on to look at what's going on. And if you don't have that momentum indicator on your MT4, you can come around here. As you can see that S&P 500 just to show up in the last minute after Trump, and you can see Aussie just increased in price, followed by should be New Zealand, but New Zealand was a little bit behind, lagging. But the funny enough, Swiss is showing momentum as well. Swiss is supposed to be safe haven as yen. So yen far away on the right hand here, and Swiss just as the second strong currency on the daily. A pound shows some momentum as well. I will come to the chart shortly. Let's just go to indexes quickly to see what's going on. If you guys are new to the if you new to the channel, please subscribe and like and leave a comment, and I will be replying to you as soon as I get to the comment section. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. I like what Abound does on Friday. It did really well to push up, but come back down for some reason, and I think something to do with Brexit. But we look like we're building a ground here for a push back up, at least 50% of this move. So one push down, then a stall down here. We'll push back up again. I'm probably going to see some momentum back up in the coming days. So that's what I like about pound what it does now. So a few days now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, holding this ground for now and shown some momentum up. That's to do as well with the euro, which is funny enough, both of them moving at the same time. Normally, one moving down, one moving up, but it looks like Bound is holding this. I don't think it wanted to go any lower than that. The economy is going to open from next week, and a lot of talk probably going to happen between UK and Europe. So stay tuned for that, and keep your mind open for momentum up, strong momentum up, for any news or down. No one knows what's going to happen, but I think is up momentum is more likely since we pushed down recently to the lows ever on pound USD, for example. We look at euro here. We see that one, two, the third time try to test. So I'm looking for test 20 moving average and push back up again, break this high, break out of this range itself. So I think that's the next play. Maybe tomorrow night or Monday, Tuesday, we'll touch here. Then maybe we'll see whether or not it's true. If it's not true, then we will come back down and we will move down instead, or we'll just stay in that range. Okay. Dollar, you see that popped down. For some of the on Friday, I think S&P 500 was going down just before Trump speak, about a couple of hours during London session. Then dollar just to start to move up, then come back down again. Non-dollar index, but between cable and between pound and USD, basically both of them. So if you see both of them, pound is still holding strong on the day. Dollar is down. Dollar index was down as well. It already hit our target. I will go to speak about it later on. And yen coming back down, and yen coming back down because of S&P 500 above the 3,000, and looks like we broke out of here. Was retest, quick test, and come back, and it doesn't really want to. We'll see. We have one push down, major move. I think we complete it here. This equal this major move, so probably gonna see some push back up. Hold, I think as well. S&P 500 will show some retracement below the 3,000. We broke the 3,000 like twice yesterday, Friday. So I think that's gonna keep going down a little bit more. Maybe I was talking about two and a half, 2,500. That will be a good support if we get there. Let's see. The rumor is we're opening for a business and people brave enough to go out and work and start using oil, start to exchange money and buying food, and clothing and stuff like that. That's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. The fact is, coronavirus is still out there. There's no cure for it yet. The government is still testing and they still have cases. So everything is still really as it is. So the rumor is just buy the rumor, sell the fact. I brought SB 500 and I sold it back when it's showing momentum down. I only follow the momentum and I project where it can go short term, guys. Do not stay for long term. Do not just buy and go to sleep, go to do whatever you're doing. No, you need to just shorten your take profit. This market these days is not the same as it used to be before. You can leave and you can guarantee that it's going to go up, or you feel that it will because it's stock. No, these days it can change anytime. Trump can come and tweet and say whatever he want anytime and revoke himself again, or whatever the case is. Market can be ups and downs and no direction will be taken. We get into 3,000 and we're going to hover about around 3,000 for a while. It's not going to be just over because it's strong resistance, strong number two. So that's why I'm talking about S&P 500 a lot, because that's the head of the snake. S&P 500 moves, currency it will move, stock will move. Okay, so that's where you look and that's your indicator. Uh, News, I see that news are up there, but Friday is showing a strong pullback. However, if we look here, we just testing the breakout. Probably we'll see more up. If that affiliate to continue up, then we'll see a big candle. We need to see a big candle like this one here, like the green one. What does that mean when you see a big candle like that? The buyer brought from the breakout from here. Some of them they're still holding, but some of them the left is still about maybe 60% left. If that 60% give up, we'll see a big strong momentum down. That's how you know the buyer giving up. Swiss, you see that we was strong on Friday, but it's not really strong momentum. It's very small. Swiss doesn't move much, and we still at the lows. So we just halfway high and a low in this channel, you call it, or a bottom. We have a double bottom here, and I will confirm that is valid if we have a strong momentum up to these highs in a quick mode. In one day, not in 10 days, coming back up. Of course, it's going to come back down in 10 days. But if we just one day come back up quickly here, that's indicating there's money flowing inside the currency. Aussie is at the highs here because the stock, of course, S&P 500 pushed up. He was skeptic about it a little bit, but Trump didn't give away what he's planning for China. He just I don't know. I cannot say exactly what it was in his mind, but he didn't give a clue what he's all about, what he's going to do, and so on and so forth. The reason being I'm watching him because I want to know why the S&P 500 moves, why the currency is moving. That's why you need to watch Trump. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch this guy. By the way, I have to. Everyone in the world have to until he's not president anymore. Um, I don't like the way he's talking in a way. That's my opinion. He's not giving away the right things. Everyone have a different view. If every president or every responsible person globally. CAD, you see that we pushed down and come back up again since Trump talked, and it's supposed to go lower, but it didn't. Of course, Trump changed his mind last minute and come back up again. And because the momentum is so strong, everyone expecting that because oil was going down, end of the month, the contract will close. The contract, there was no one keeping their buying. They close it. They want to deliver oil in real world because it's deliverable. So you have to basically stick to your word. You buy a contract, you buy this oil 1,000 barrel, one contract, or you sell 1,000 barrel, then you have to buy it to sell it again. It's complicated. By the way, that's why oil was going down the end of the month. But look at that, we just to come back here and Trump changed his mind and pop up, just bounced. So we bounced over the 20 moving average. We broke below it. We expect at that day to go more low, but it didn't. So what happened then? We'll see what happened. Probably going to see another leg up and we'll push down. They're going to give you head and shoulder. If it's not, then we'll break higher, new high. We're going to have three highs out of the breakout. So three scenario, two scenario, one, two, three legs up or head and shoulder. you make your decision when it come around the 50% of this move, come back up, and you see that rotation come back up again, then you can long it. You can long it from here. If you see on Saturday, on Monday is showing momentum up, watch oil, watch S&P 500. Okay, guys, moving on to the chart quickly. Did I do all of them? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Okay, that's S&P 500. You see that we broke. Just make it bigger enough. That's the daily view. All right. See that we broke yesterday, Thursday low, and we keep going. We broke the 3,000 mark, and we get in nowhere and returned. That's Trump talk. There is no any support or resistance at this level at where it returned. But on the 4 hours, was showing. If you followed me yesterday early about follow-up video, you see that was a fair to break higher, come back down. I talked about we will touch the bottom of my channel. We'll see whether or not it's going to break through and keep going down, but it didn't. That was Trump event. So it come down here and just popped up the next 4 hours open, come back about 50% of this move and return back up all the way to the high of the day. So we broke uh, the day before, did we? Go to the daily. No, really, but we broke the day opening, which is everyone expected to be down momentum, but it didn't. It just stuck there. Still, if that a lot of trader or big investor, probably that market should be up there. But basically, what happened is whoever left the market before Trump um, event, they find out Trump is not really giving away anything at this moment. It's not forever, so they get back in the market with even better price. So if I entered here of the close, market is just hovering around here, coming down. I just exit my position. If I enter even here, I exit my position, wait for Trump. I enter here again because he didn't give away anything. That's mean the market will come back to normal then. So what we'll be looking for here, that's a small channel on the 4 hours, right? So we are at the top of the channel now. Let's see what's happening next week. Whether or not we have another test or we're actually going halfway and we'll go through and retest the high of this channel. But it's all for me is like a bubble because it's still coronavirus out there. We're not gonna come back to normal. We never. I'm not gonna say never. No one knows. It's 3,000 and a half. I don't know. We're not gonna come up here easy. It has to be something strong. So let's see. Gold. You see gold as well on the day. You see that come back up strong and hold down a little bit. Gold is moving with S&P 500 and don't hedge your S&P 500 with gold because they are moving together, guys. Okay, so you should now split them up and trade them separately. Gold so far showing rejection down there on the day. It was already planning of doing this and will come back up here, but the strong momentum to go back up again, it was strong, and that's why gold is coming back up. So that's a pure investment. Pure investment. If you draw this, see that is holding here. That's a computer traders. They do this. We close above this resistance, and now we're coming back up. What we're looking for, probably, if that's true, then we're looking for a major move from here. Probably looking for another major move. So we're looking for a higher high, and that would be from the breakouts. 3 higher highs. Probably going to see one momentum more down. So just be careful on your short side as well as long side. It's unpredictable market, but what we can do is just only look for what we can do on the short term. Daily, of course, see the bigger picture. Go down to 4 hours. See that major move, major move. Probably we'll see another leg next couple days. Then another major move. Maybe we're looking for three here. One, two, three. Then one, two, one, two, three. Higher. Okay. Elliott wave, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Move on to the next one. Bitcoin is open now. Bitcoin is open over the weekend anyway. So what we're doing here, we pushed up. We have a low high here. Probably that's the third one. Let's see that support is gonna hold or not. I'm talking about the 8.5. Probably gonna be tested in the coming week. So probably gonna see push back down. That's a famous pullback and rotation here. We're probably gonna see the 8.5 very soon. This week actually, Monday. probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be pullback. If you see how strong it is, Thursday, Friday, retest it back again the 50%. So far we pushed up. Now we're looking for uh, retest of this level here, the 7.5. But we'll just stick out 8.5 first. Then we'll see what happened there. If we see more graph and candles, will give us more ideas where we can go from there. Look over pound cable. Sorry, oil. We see that oil just breaks through the week, and we hold here for now. Still, let's see what's happening tomorrow. See this high of this candle here, right there. This is high. We didn't really touch it yet. Let's see what happened here. I think we will see a strong momentum down yet. That's all to do with Trump. Just Trump inventory. It was on Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, coming on Friday. Just keep going. Uh, yeah, it's all to do with economy, going back in business and so on. That's why some investors are still in long trade and they're still holding their positions. So let's see. They're all over the contract, I believe, and they keep the ball rolling. Even if you go down to the 4 hours, he was coming down here. Trump started to speak, then you see that momentum back up because everyone expecting Trump to say something different, more tariffs on China, something solid. But I didn't give anything away. He just said that I'm upset with China and I will deal with them, but not yet. That's all I get from Trump on Friday. So nothing really. Dollar index we broke the 98 finally, and we closed below it, which is indicating that we could see more leg down, maybe more. So far we hold it here for a while. Now we'll break, we'll retest, and we'll continue down, retest, continue down, retest, continue down. We're looking for 3 waves after the breakout. 3 bushes, 1, 2, 3. If that continue, then we'll probably be looking for a head and shoulder, and we will see some push back up again. I think that's possible if the stock wanted to go up more higher, but dollar in value already down. So there's a lot of factors, guys. Just keep that in mind as well. When Fed keeps saying that I can print as much as I want, there's no limit for how much I can print. That's of course is gonna yield I can print thousand of billion and billion of dollars, and it doesn't is not worth it anymore. So keep that in mind as well. You see that euro, talked about euro dollar on Friday. You see that we break out, we break the green, and we touched the 11.45 I talked about early yesterday. We touch it now. Let's see what happens. We'll maybe small pullback and we'll break through. Small pullback and break through. That will help euro and dollar index. So watch dollar index and euro. We have a resistance coming up here. The first one, I believe. If we keep going, let me just mark it just before. There you go. So that's our next stop. Let's see pullback, breaks through, and test it again, bro, and we'll break higher probably. I think that's the play. If that's the case, then you buying euro is a good idea against the dollar only, not the others. If stock going down, remember dollar will increase in value. If the stock going down because people they close their position, they transfer their position to liquidity, which is money. Take the money to dollar increase, and that's why dollar increased on Forex. Okay, a lot of people buy in dollar because if they sell in their position, they brought dollar currencies. Cable as well looks good. So far, we closed the week high, which is good on a positive note. Let's just go to the weekly. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, hold on. Here you go. Weekly. 2 weeks down, 2 weeks up, and we more than 50% of the breakout come back here. So see this as a positive. I like this. Let's see what happens next week. I think we're gonna see the 25 next week. All in positive here. Ultimately, guys, if you look here, one push down, a second push down. I will look for the third push down, third one. So that will equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the long term. That could be a couple of months or 3 months. Back to the daily, look promising. Push to, break out, retest it. Probably next week we're gonna go a little bit higher. We'll be testing the 25 next week, and I'm looking for it. I'm long already. My long-term trade was just around here. This high is inside the 4 hours. I break here, and I still holding my positions. I took some out here and re-add more, and I took some out here and I re-add more at the 50% or more. And I'm looking for to exit somewhere above here. If we come down here, I will be adding more, and so on and so forth, until the trend showing me is finishing and come back down. I will be losing some positions, but if you keep trailing, if you keep adding to your position and you exit, you're making money every day. That's cool money management. Do not just leave your position and hope for the best. Leave your stop loss and take profit there. If we give you good amount of money, market is always moving in motion. So anything can happen. So yesterday, I took some position out when he popped up because it's Friday, low liquidity, and something is up. Just took some position out, and when it went down again quickly, in a matter of hour, I just enter again. So what did I do? I just reserved some money. I reserved my profit. I don't want to give the profit all back again because I have to stick to my word. So you have to always retrace, trail in your position or exit some of it and re-enter again the same amount you exited when it give you a chance, it give you opportunity. Okay. Same goes with yen, pound yen, holding well as well because yen is going down since stock going up. Remember that. So we are at resistance level here. There's a big one on weekly, I believe. I'm not sure why this one here. Okay, it was a mistake. So we still actually that green one here. There was a 1-2 fake breakout, come back, will break through and come back again. So that's the weekly view. Just go back to the daily quickly. There's too many lines, it's confusing. But if you just take everything away and look where we are, we have one push down, the second push down. We'll be looking for another one to break out of here. So we are 50% of it, give it takes. So if bound show momentum next week, then that's probably gonna reach its highs about 36 level. Okay. So you need to go inside the day and you look for opportunity. If you enter a day, you go down to the 15-minute and you look for opportunity. That was a down momentum, then it switched to up momentum. We have some sideways here for a while. We'll break out of it above the 20 moving average. That's your trade. Give you one more chance to big spike, exit because that something is up and whoever brought that market is not going to stay there until the end of the session. That will exit because now is a 3 days move in their view. So they overrun. Maybe they enter here, for example. I say, okay, I'm going to exit my position here, here. That's why market popped up all the way and started losing momentum quickly because they exit their positions. And when you exit your position, you be count as a seller. Plus the seller as well. That's why the market pushed down. Then seller they exit their position and buyer jumped in. So buyer and seller exit the position equal in balance and going back up. Okay. There's more to it, but if you low time frame, you always calculate the time you want to stay trading. If you want to trade 5 minutes, you trade the 5 minute respectfully. Like see where we stuck, where we stopped, we got a double bottom, we break out of the last swing here, and that's my trade. That will look like successful. I have 5, 10, 15-minute green. Give me a couple two pullback. Why not jump in? Is equal to your strategy. Your stop loss should be below around here or here, and you're looking for equal move. There you go. Okay. Um, moving on, Aussie. A bit disappointed with Aussie because of the stock, but I saw the stock is going up. I exit my long position because I know that the spike it was strong. I was entered like I told you yesterday. I entered around the low of Thursday and Friday. I kind of like waiting for it, but I opened low. Then after that popped up. As soon as it started to break out of yesterday, I started exiting because I know the stock is gonna stay on the 3,000 for a while, and Aussie will reflect the momentum. So, as expected, guys, I think we're gonna rotate slowly here before we go back up again. We're gonna feed away. So I'm flat now. I'm not gonna try to enter here until we break out of this level completely. At least test it at 20 moving average. Give me some indication that is actually want to come back up again to this support. Okay, but so far we still inside this low. I think we're going to rotate from here at least this level to be retested, and if been rejected, that mean S&P 500 actually going more higher than 3000. I don't believe that's the case. I think we're not the same as it used to be 2019 December. We're not the same amount of money. Not everybody have the money to spend it now. Everyone's saving that money for the second big of coronavirus. So stay tuned because it could be a bubble and this bubble explode in the face of you. Don't make it explode in the face of you. Make somebody else do with bigger money. New Zealand, you see that we pushed up again. So what happened here? That is a failure here. Hold on, that's a failure, and we just here now. Let's see what happens next week. Probably going to retest the 20 moving average around, and we'll see whether or not it's going to hold. Maybe we're going to give us a fake head here and come back up again. That could be the play. But pound, if it show momentum, we will see that coming through strong. So far, we have 1 day override, 1 to 3 days, come back up, and we'll close 50-50. Let's see what happens next day. If actually indeed want to come back up the 20 moving average, then that would be a great trade. If it's not, just wait for more momentum. Okay. Pound CAD, same things. Pound just getting strong overall across the board. Pound gets strong across the board on Friday and give away back the money. I think because there's no any public news. I think is they just get in algos or computers or softwares. They get in and they reach that target. Plus they calculate Friday is low liquidity. They don't want to close over the weekend, leaving position on the table. So the money pushed up quickly. Everyone was waiting for the momentum to build. When it's ready, they jumped in, and that's it. They exit the position, and they close the book for the week. Then they will open in business next day. So my expectation is going to be a double move next week across bound bears. So that move to be doubled because now everyone knows what happened. Okay, everyone knows now that's a buy signal. So plus whoever close on Friday, plus the people, the new arrival, and everyone will be looking for a measure move of this measure move. Okay, so stay ready for bound momentum up. So yeah, that's my play for a pound. So guys, thanks very much for being here. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment to help the grow the channel and make a community. I'm thinking of doing a Discord server so everyone can talk to everyone and we leave ideas and stuff like that. I'm working on that and also working on a course, free course for YouTube channel, and just taking time to get stuff in order, make a high quality course, not just like what I'm doing. There must be some emanation, some other characters and things in the course. I don't know. Maybe I will not do a course just to do short-term course on YouTube. We'll see how that go. Okay, guys, thanks very much. You have a great weekend and day trading in the coming week. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye.